for you personally, if I may, are you still loving it? Because you're always upbeat, mate. You're a joy to talk.
And my job now is to make sure that I can get these guys to reach their goals and their aspirations. I want to help them as much as possible go out and enjoy the ride of international cricket, or of cricket in general. So it's a fantastic group to work with, and through all the different teams and players that we have come into this unit, it's a lot of fun, and obviously the support staff as well. We have a lot of fun together, so I'm certainly enjoying what I'm doing and how it's going, definitely.
I tend to believe that there's 11 batters in a cricket team, because everyone has to bat at some point in time. Not everyone has to bowl. So do you put as much work in with, let's say, the tail enders and their batting as you would with the top order?
I guess when I interviewed for this job, that was one thing I actually thought would be high on my priority list, because I think the top order batters, you can trust that they're going to go over that business, and it's that lower order you really want to help and nurture and push them along a little bit. I think that's still, in general, the batters are your main priority. You're going to do a lot more work with them. But that lower order, we've seen in tests in all sorts of forms, they've actually come out and really helped us. That's the partnerships we talk about. It's making sure that lower order contribute to getting some runs on the board. And all the bowlers, they love making runs. They love hitting sixes. They love looking up and seeing a cover drive and thinking they look like Kane Williamson or A.B. de Villiers, and they talk all about it. So it's always great chatting to them about it. And it's a lot of fun sort of throwing balls and flicking balls and working with them and seeing how they can go about, I guess, changing their own mental approach to batting. I think that's a massive thing. So then you trust it once they get out in the middle.
Is it still the same as it has been over the years, where you're in the changing shed and you've got people picking up cricket bats and shadow batting, and the tail enders pick the bat up and they play the most beautiful, expansive cricket shots, and the top order are all practicing their forward defences?
Very much so, Reg. And to be fair, some of our lower order, the cricket bats they've got now, they've got some bats off some of the best batters in the world, and that lower order, they've got some of the most amazing bits of wood to use when they go out and bat. It's unbelievable.
Now, you obviously get on with the team, Luke, but we're looking inside the dugout now, and we've got Stroners and Brownlee there, who's come into the team to help you with the batting. We've got Searsy and Rachin Ravindra, Adam Milne. Are there players that you actively avoid, Luke? Just, just for your own sanity?
Just for my own good. At times, definitely. You know the time. If you've been around the group for a while, you know right up. I see someone going in one direction, I might head into this room just for a little bit, just to get a bit of peace and quiet. But it doesn't happen to us. If you've been away with them for 4 months, then you see even the players, they definitely go away from each other. So we get sick of each other after a while, but then you have your little week away, 2 weeks away, you come back in and you're back into it, and you're loving being around everyone again.
Head coaching, is that for you?
I'd like to. I was head coach in the last test tour to Bangladesh. It was a lot of fun. I think you're still, from my point of view, learning different things. You sort of see the way Steady goes about. Obviously had Hess as a head coach here as well, and different coaches around the world. So you're learning off everyone, and you see different styles, and you still, I guess, you want to put your own mark on different things, and it's about trusting your own abilities as well. I think sometimes you sort of want to do it like others do it, and then you realise it's not sort of authentic again to yourself. So you've got to make different changes within yourself and believe in yourself a little bit, just to say the right things at the right times and back yourself. And it is a lot of fun. It's a little bit different not being I guess in the action throwing balls and doing different things, but again it's a lot of talking and well-being of guys and making sure everyone's in the right headspace. So it is a lot of fun, and something I'll definitely like to keep working at.
One of the last Black Caps batting coaches ended up here commentating, actually. What about commentating? Is that for you?
I'd be horrendous at that, Rigger. I'd be horrendous.
I don't know, I think you might be on the payroll. This chat's gone a long time. You probably agreed for 2 minutes. We're at about 25 at the moment.
You keep asking questions.
You'll be right, mate. You've seen Macca commentating. He's rubbish.
I can still hear Macca laughing in the background as well.
That's harsh, honestly. Speaking of pests in the team, Rox, I do want to know selection issues. You obviously have a point of view. How close do you get to getting your way when it comes to selection?
Getting my way. I'm a voice that gets asked different things at different times, and more often than not, where everyone's along sort of on the same page with different players at different times, and there are names that pop out and have done well to earn, I guess, putting their name there and things. So it's just a part of it. It's selection. There's always going to be names thrown out there. There's always going to be questions asked about this person and that person. Should he play, and whatever else. So it's just a part of, I guess, the job as well.
But Mac has come in, actually. Yeah.
Mac is here, Matt. Have you got a question for Luke, mate?
Come to defend myself, Ronks. How is your throwing arm? Mark Richards never used to give throwdowns to anyone, so he'd be a terrible batting coach because he's just worried about himself.
Yeah, no, the throwing arm is strong. I've done, as you know, Mac, you do a lot of throwing. There's some of our top order guys love a good throwdown and just to work on their volume of half volley hitting and a few short balls and things. So it's well used, but it's also well looked after.
Luke, really appreciate your time, mate. I know you're desperate to get back out there. I'm sure the team is as well. Hopefully we get a break in the weather, mate, a little 5-over shootout. But it's so lovely to get your insights, buddy, and for you to give us your time tonight. So thanks very much, mate.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Luke Ronke, part of the coaching setup here, and a very important part as well. And as I said earlier, just a champion guy to get around and have a laugh with. And
Just quickly for the record, Mac is
He's the captain of our team, but you're going to be unavailable for selection next week. All right, speaking of unavailable, play's unavailable here in Tauranga, but we did have some play in Dunedin in quite similar circumstances, actually. Let's take you back to the first one-day international, New Zealand-Bangladesh at the University of Otago.
A little bit of swing, but immediately just eased through the onside with wonderful placement to get this game underway. Will Young.
Great start from Will Young.
Edging and gone straight away, and he just wanders off.
Got a little tickle on it. As much form as you can have coming into this. You start again, and unfortunately, he's picked up the edge. Just fending the ball away slightly, unsure if it was going to angle back in or just that little bit going away. And Shuraful, what a start for him after being hit for a boundary. He picks up the wicket and Rachin Ravindra. New Zealand 5 for 1.
Edging again! Wow! Bang bang! Bangladesh! They've come to New Zealand and they mean business here today.
Henry Nichols just prodding away, a bit of extra bounce, limited footwork, and really good catch low. Thank you, I've got that. You beauty, Bangladesh. What a start. Henry Nichols, he goes for a duck. New Zealand 5 for 2 after the first.
Away in the air. It's a confident shot. Really confident shot. Just helped it on its way. Use the pace and bounce in this pitch. Lovely. This has gone very fine too, and yeah, can't get across. Purposely play, maybe a little risque, you could say, with 2 slips of place, but the control that Young showed there was excellent. Oh, nice shot. A good piece of bowling. That's sort of where you need to be, but Latham is up to the job there.
Short, wide, and punish from Latham. Very strong through the offside. It's the poor delivery, and it got the treatment it deserved. Edged and put down. Travelled quickly. Slip was wide, and Latham gets a life and will come back for 2. Oh, pulled away. That's good from Will Young. Yeah, it's really good. 2 bounces and runs away for 4. Boundary to finish the 11th. New Zealand 39 for 2.
They'll go all the way to the boundary. 2 full on that occasion, right on the pad. What a shot that is. That is very Will Young. And again. 2 full.
Yeah, even though it didn't really come from the middle part of the bat, but enough on the bat to take it away.
Swept away, swept nicely. That'll beat everyone. Lovely shot, Tom Latham, in full control. Runs again. This one evades the field too. More chasing to do around the boundary, and it will come to naught. Niraj Mahedi goes for 10 off his first over. New Zealand starting to open the throttle here. is absolutely delightful, Tom Latham. Again, too full. Oh, goodbye. Feels like party time in Dunedin. And we may as well celebrate again for Latham as he brings up another half century. This has been the epitome of a captain's knock so far from Tom Latham. That is an unbelievable shot. First ball of the over, and Latham has treated that with disdain. And again, he's decided on a plan of attack. Says Will Young this occasion, and that's gone for 6. Latham down the pitch, and that ball is down the road.
Great connection from Tom Latham. He loves facing spin.
Big hitting Will Young again, and this one will take one bounce, and that'll be 50. An 8th one-day international half century for Will Young, his 3rd against Bangladesh. He's looking for the full one, and instead that's been dispatched again. 4 more runs, Tom Latham. As for the short ball, and this one goes to the boundary. Again, it's clipped off the pads. Wide enough, wide enough. Latham, 3 consecutive boundaries. And New Zealand now 149 for 2. That is a cracking shot. That is raced to the boundary. And that is the 150-run partnership between Latham and Young. And that one is twisted off the bat. May still have enough, it does.
Oh, that sounded good off the bat. Oh, it's up on the bag. It's huge from Latham. Oh, that is some shot, some power from the left-hander. Goes into the 90s. Whack. Is that gone? Yes, it has. Another half a dozen. Another one up onto the bank. It's a big over again for New Zealand. 25 gone, 176 for 2. Knocked him over. Inside edge. He was looking towards the short boundary. Mahidi picks up his first, and a wonderful foot knock from the New Zealand skipper Latham comes to an end.
Incredible ending this was from the skipper. Inside edge, onto the pads, and then onto the stumps. So finally, the big partnership broken. The skipper goes for 92. It's 176 for 3.
There's a shot. What a way to get off the mark. Oh, that's class, that's power, that's perfection. Great start by Chapman. Oh, pulled away. It's halfway up the bank. Hammered by Chapman. That is some serious power from the left-hander. Oh, what a shot that is. Oh, that's classical. That's up into the side screen. High elbow, just bunted it down the ground for 6 more. Short, pulled away into the gap for 4 more. 1 bounce 4. Not a good start to the over. And that's going to cost 4 more. Oh, that's a nice piece of timing. And it'll be 4 more to recover. Short, pummeled away for 4. Crazy bowling with no fielder back. It's a free hit. Oh yes, oh yes, 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 that's big, up until the top of the bank. 99 Will Young goes to, that's the 50 partnership in quick time. Nice piece of fielding.
Yeah, Nazmul Hussain trying to just move the fielder, Afif Hussain, wide on the offside. He was way out, was looking to get back on strike and get that 100 for Will Young. Not the case, he's out. OUT.
And there it is. ODI 100, number 3 for Will Young. An innings that began watchfully right at the start, and it's finished with power and aggression. Quality innings from New Zealand opener. Well played. It's a full toss that will get hit for 4. It's an action replay of the previous over from Saka. Oh, he hasn't threw the gap there, has he? No, 2 players back. He's going to have to go, he's out. He's going to have to go. It's the way to end an innings, but it's some knock from Will Young. His 3rd ODI 100, and it's been a quality performance that has got New Zealand a score that they probably didn't think they could get to. And out by a long way. But there'll be plenty of applause as Will Young walks off the field. Terrific knock, 105 from 84. New Zealand 236 for 5. It's a nice piece of timing. Come back for 2. They are, might be another one gone. It's going to be tight. And we're going to go upstairs.
Yeah, batter shot to this ground. I've made my decision. 3.
Out will be the decision. Another run out. Swats it down the ground for 1. And it's going to get run out, coming back for 2. Had to run 2, had to put the fielder under pressure, but the fielding's actually been very good. In the last 3 or 4 overs from Bangladesh, good hands from the keeper too. New Zealand card, it was 5 for 2. They lost 2 early wickets in the first over. Then Chapman played a little cameo at the end, 20 from 11. A couple of run-outs to finish things off, but all in all, a good batting performance from New Zealand with 239 for 7 from their 30 over.
New Zealand's scoring 239 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in their 30 overs. The target revised via the DLS system for Bangladesh will be 245. Edge gone. There it is. Found the length, found the line. And Sumya Shakar, I hate to say it, but a bad day is now a terrible one. He is gone. And Bangladesh, 1 for 1.
The sawdust did the trick. It was one slip from Bangladesh, 1 for 1.
Should be the first boundary of the match. Beautifully played. Square of the wicket, got onto it quickly, clipped away, good timing. Nicely played. Really was, got just a hint of width. And that has been dispatched to the point boundary for 4. That is lovely. Really is. He's on. You cannot bowl to him there.
That's a nice shot. Not brilliantly timed. Really is. That was a long half volley and dealt with. Shanto looking very good here. 44 for 1. Boom! That one. That was an ambitious shot. Maybe a little bull to try to hit it on that side, and Sodi's pumped.
Leg spinner, just gone underneath the bat, slid on. That is just too full to play that shot. He is pumped, Ish Sodhi.
Bang! Sounded beaut, didn't it? Oh, short again. This one's shoveled. It hasn't been hit brilliantly, but it wasn't a good ball. Just needed to help. It's on its way. So a poor finish. Nicely played. This will go for 4. Got his line wrong there.
Oh, flicked away into the gap. And will run away for 4. Nice shot from Animal. He's looked good. Well, he's gone straight up. Clarkson's going to catch it and take his first ODI wicket. Nice bowling from the right arm seamer. A little bit of extra bounce. And he's on the board. First wicket for him.
It just got a little bit high on Anamul Haq, and he knew he was in trouble. He went for the pull. Easy, soft dismissal in the end. The credit to the bowler. He picks up his first wicket. Anamul Haq Bijwa was looking good. Gone for 43. Bangladesh 80 for 3.
Rod Tucker and Lytton Das, we were just talking him up, has gone, and Clarkson has 2. Skillful piece of bowling.
It looked like there was a caught in 2 minds whether to play at it or leave it. Again, it's the bounce. And it just off the gloves. And it was caught by surprise. He was still standing his ground. He could not believe his luck. But he has to go. Second wicket for Clarkson. Lytton goes for 22. Bangladesh in a spot of bother. 92 for 4.
That's too full. Clipped away, and that's not.
And that's gone. Not the first time the reverse sweep has not paid off for Bangladesh today. Rachin Ravindra has his first of the afternoon.
Looking for the early boundary. Extra pace here at 97 k an hour. Just got that high off the top of the bat. Just squirted it in the air. An easy take for Tom Blundell. Another wicket falls for Bangladesh. Unable to create a partnership. Shafika goes for 4. Bangladesh 103 for 5.
That one, he walks across, and he's be pretty glad he got bat on that. That is lovely.